Welcome in all my friends, Lazy Retired Granny here. Today is Tuesday, March 19th, 2024. The time is 6:13 a.m. here in still dark, but supposed to be warm, Salem, Oregon. I am continuing my journey on Diamond Art Club's Anticipation of the Day Ahead by Chuck Pinson. And this is square drills. The size is 36.6 inches by 37.6 inches or 93 by 70 centimeters. And it has 59 colors, which includes 4 ABs, which stands for Aurora Borealis, which are drills with a special effect coated on them, and they are great for creating extra shimmering effects on the diamond painting. And once again, because it's been a while since I've worked on this, about 5 days, Chuck Pinson writes, "As the sunrise announces a new day, it is time for the farmer and his dog to get the tractor rolling towards the fields, anticipating all the things they will accomplish that day. My aim was to paint a quintessential farm," I can't say that word, "to the eastern USA, including a horse riding ring, bridge constructed from stones out of the stream below, and a tobacco barn on the left, like the barns dotting the country near my childhood home in North Carolina. The spring weather is perfect for the cows to enjoy grazing the pasture at first light." And spring is really springing here. So perfect canvas to do in the springtime, right? Okay, so let me take my mats off here. There we go. And I'm shaking it up a little bit this morning. I am not drinking my caffeinated breakfast blend coffee. Yeah, I'm shaking it up. And I am having sweet and salty caramel cappuccino. Yeah, something different. I love this stuff. I bought it off of Amazon and it is delish. And what do we have under the candle lamp today? Yep, we're continuing on with the Cotton Candy Melon and Musk candle wax that I got at Hobby Lobby for 40% off. Yep, it smells good. All right, anything else here? I don't think so. I think we're raring to go. So let me get my light on. I love that little cover that I got. It's really nice. Oh, before I forget, emails. I got it right here. Okay, so our first one is from Margie. And Margie said she got this canvas from Tamu. It's a partial. She thought it was a full round when ordered, but it is not. But you know what? That is beautiful. Oh my gosh. Just look at that. Thank you for sharing that. I love it. I love those bright yellows. Thank you, Margie. And keep me updated on more of your diamond painting. She also Let me see if I can bring this up. Oh, she sent me a hug. It's so cute. Okay, so let's go backwards. And I also got an email from Teresa, and she shared this from the Diamond Art Club VIP group. And it says, the Dollar Tree has pre-cut non-stick parchment paper. Works really well. Now, I must say, I have used these. I do have them. However, for me, I have discovered that I like my silicone baths. You know, I don't know. I keep going back to those, mainly because they're colorful and they lay flat all the time. I do not have to worry about that. I can reuse them millions of times. And they're washable. So you just run them under hot soapy water, let them dry, voila, just like new. So for me, that's what I like. And if you are interested in these, they're just the mats like you would use in your kitchen. I think that's where you find them, is in the kitchenware on Amazon. And you can get all different kinds of packs, and you can get fancy ones that have designs on them, or you can get ones like this. If I didn't have so dang many, I would buy the fancy ones that have designs on them. I think those are just brilliant. Okay, but yeah, for me, and these just, you know, come off so easy and go down easy. And yeah, so, but I have used the parchment. But, you know, with the parchment, they wear out, they curl. Some of the parchments I find are stick more to the canvas, you know. Sometimes they're, and if I remember right, you have to get the right side down or something. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I don't buy those anymore. But thanks for sharing that tip. Okay, so let's see where I'm at here. As you can see, I've been busy on other projects, so I haven't worked a lot on this. So I'm trying to get this big section done, which is what I was doing the last time we chit-chatted on this. Okay, so what do I want to work on? You know, I'm continuing down below here, so it looks like we got some pound signals, some pound signs. Let's see what that one is. A pound is 41. All right, and 41 is 938. Let's see what 938 is. Ultra dark coffee brown. Okay. Oh, you know what? I don't have a tray. Oh my goodness, what did I do with my tray? Oh, here it is. Right in front of my face. Okay. I think we're set to go. All right, I want to tell you, I did a product review from Fan Cells, and they sent me this pen, which is a refillable wax pen, and I've tried it out. I like it. Yeah. And look at the pretty pink. Yeah. Yeah, I really, really like it. So, yeah, I have tried it out on here, and yeah, I gotta get my light around here so I can see what in the world I'm doing. So I'll show you. See how it picks up the drills? And then you just set them down. Whoops. But it's still, I'm still in practice mode. So I was doing really good with it, but then I ran out of wax and I had to, you know, I'm still learning how much wax to put out, and you do not put a lot out. Yeah, that's where my learning curve is at. The only thing for me, I think this will work better in my rounds, because what I have found out, I am a hard presser on my squares, and I'm going to go back to this on my squares, because I do need a metal tip on my squares. I do a lot of moving around, and that's better with the metal tip. And this one, I find I can't press down and maneuver around. I just have not had a lot of practice with it yet. So, but they also sent me some diamond paintings. So today I am going to be doing a journey on those, and I will be using this pen. And they're special drills, special shapes, and the rhinestones, and I think that is going to work really good with that, because this wax, I don't know what kind of wax it is, but it's different than the wax you get with the kits. So it's more of a soft wax. So yeah. So I'm going to be checking it out with that, but I'm excited about it. I will be using it, just not on my squares, because yes, I am square impaired. Just like I am tweezers impaired. So, yeah. But I did want to, when I got the package in the mail, I opened it up, and because you don't know where the product review packages are coming from, so you have to open it up and find out, all right, who sent this? Because there's no clue. Then you have to go to the emails and find out who sent it to you. And so then I saw the pen, and it's like, oh, I know who this is from. So then I had to test it out so I could actually say, you know, whether I liked it or not. And they sent refills. So yeah, so excitement. And then he also sent me that surprise canvas, the fairy. And after looking at the drills and everything, I'm more excited to do that one. It's not one that I would generally do, but yeah, now I'm more excited. So eventually I'll get that on my agenda. But there's a couple, the other ones I want to do right away, and they're pretty fast. So that's on my agenda for today. I want to get those done. So yeah, yesterday I was multitasking, and I'm finding as I get older, I can't multitask as well. But I got the butterfly chimes all done. I got the coating on them, and I did read a comment from somebody, and that person also watches my videos. I'm not going to say the name, but you did bring up a good comment. And I think you commented in Tita's Facebook page whether you should put your items out in the sun to dry or not. Now, I did not even think about that. Now, I have done it before, and I have used the spray stuff to spray on a canvas. You do have to do that outside so you don't have all those fumes. And then I laid it outside to dry. Now, I have never had any issues with it, with laying them outside to dry. That doesn't mean that it doesn't work. But I'd never thought about it before. So, yeah, I guess we'll see. I guess, I don't know if you would call it old-fashioned or old school. Maybe that's the word we want. But I think the sun's out there for a reason, and we should take full advantage of it. So I dry things outside a lot rather than use my dryer. And I do realize that items aren't as soft as when they go through the dryer, but some items you don't have to worry about that, such as my throw rugs and stuff. Oh man, there is nothing better than to wash up my throw rugs, hang them on the fence outside in the sunshine, and then bring them in, because I don't know, maybe it's just my imagination, but they just smell better. Probably just my imagination. And if I had a clothesline like what we had when I was little, and during the spring and summer, the sheets were hung outside to dry. And boy, I tell you, there is nothing better than sheets that have been outside drying in the wind. But I know that they're stiffer when you do that, but I like that noise of sheets that, have been outside. That's one of my good childhood memories. Clean sheets that had been drying outside. not too many people have clotheslines anymore. And maybe it's just my crazy brain. I just think it's so old school to see sheets blowing in the wind outside. Simpler times. We all have all these electronic things that we use now, and yeah. All right, do I have any more? I'm looking for hashtags down here. I don't think I have. Oh, there's some over there. All right, we'll move over there. I love this chair on wheels. Light a little bit. You know what? I'm gonna switch trays for a little bit. Let's see if this one works. My light in here, I don't know what is going on. Or if it's my eyes, or could possibly be my eyes. But it's just, I can't get the light right in here. It just seems so dark to me all of a sudden. You would think, especially during this time of year, it'd be brighter. Well, it's dark right now, but I've got a little bit different setup. I don't know if you noticed that. Probably not. With my camera. I think as a content creator, we all have issues with camera. Where to place the camera. My camera has been all over the place, let me tell you. And I did try, well, before I changed it, I was just checking out one place, that just didn't work out for me. So, switched it up a little bit, been experimenting with it, and I think I like it this way. Tell me what you think. So yeah, I got to have my son help me with that butterfly chime, putting it together. I'm already lost, and I'm only on step 2. Well, actually I'm on step 1. I already did I finished. I finished it. I set all the stuff out, but I'm not, maybe I just need to concentrate on it more. I have very little patience with reading instructions and trying to figure something out. It's just one of my little quirks. I just have no patience. If I can't figure it out in my head, and trying to read instructions and their terminology, I don't know. I just cannot figure it out. So, and I think, though, part of it is that my eyesight with things like that, looking at things. I have to have my readers on, and you know, when you have your readers on, you're looking over the top of them to look at other things, and yeah. Oh my gosh. The sun is just about ready to peek over the hillside out there. Oh my gosh. It is beautiful. It's just peeking out, so I got to keep my eye on that. We have the most beautiful sunrises here. I'm sure other places have beautiful sunrises, but I am thoroughly, because where I live now, my patio door faces the east, and so I see the sunrises every single morning. Well, not every morning, because, you know, sometimes you don't see it. But when I do see the sunrises, it is just so beautiful. It blows me away. I really enjoy watching the sunrise. Where I used to live, I didn't get that unless I went outside and watched it. They are just, here it is just fantastic. But alas, I cannot see the sunset unless I go outside and walk around to the side of the house, which during the warmer weather, I will probably do. Have Ellie out there doing her sniffing and all that. We can go outside and watch the sunset. But I got to do it now because I go to bed so early that when summer arrives, I'll be in bed snoring, so, because it is so late. Yeah, when these little things, well, they're not little, but, you know, things that I enjoy, it just makes me count my blessings. I am just so blessed. And as I always say, I have more blessings than I deserve. But it's just, you know, these kind of things that I appreciate so much. You know, that maybe other people just take advantage of. You know, they don't even think about it. They don't, I don't know. But for me, yeah. That's what I liked about when I was walking a lot, quite a few years ago. I'd walk and watch the sunrise. And in the evenings when I was walking, I could see the sunset. It just makes you appreciate those small things that are taken advantage of. So my son, when he got off work yesterday, was out really snazzing up his old car to get ready to sell. And he was out there till it got dark, washing the inside and vacuuming. Not that it was that dirty, but you know, just general, really deep cleaning it. And of course his car, it's a 2013, but it looks like a brand new car inside. He's really taken good care of it. And if I didn't have Ellie, I would probably ask him if I could have it, or, you know, buy it from him. Because it is a snazzy car. And it's newer than mine. I have an old car. But I call mine the dog car. Because Ellie sheds so bad. And I'm so lazy, I don't go out and clean the car every time she goes with me to get all the dog hair out. But I've had a lot of dogs in that car. But, you know, that's okay. I don't need anything real fancy. I don't drive that often. And if I hadn't taken my son to the car dealership, I wouldn't have been driving. I usually only go out a couple times a month. I just don't enjoy driving anymore. And so I just kind of stay home. So he has to take his car back to the dealer because he found a scratch on the car. So they're gonna touch that up. It's very minor, but he is picky. Well, if I had a new car, you know, and so they're gonna do that. And then, so if he does it this week, he's trying to get hold of the guy to see if maybe he can drop the car off tonight after work, and then they can do that tomorrow, and then tomorrow night we can go pick up the car, because Thursday for work he has to go to Portland, and then he has grocery shopping when he gets back from Portland, and then Friday, his boys will be over until Wednesday. And when they're here with him, he does not do anything but be with them. So, you know, he doesn't, that's why he's trying to get everything done before Friday. Otherwise, everything will go on hold. So I'm not really for sure what he's doing with that car. Like he said, if he can't get the money he wants out of it, that's no big deal, because he's not in a big hurry to sell it. If it sells for his price, great. If not, that's okay. Then he can make the decision to take it to the shop and see, do a diagnostic test on it, but he's hoping that maybe a dealer will see it and, you know, can repair it for a lot cheaper than taking it to a shop. And then they'll turn around and flip it and, you know, get their money back on it. So, because the car is just like new. I mean, even though it's a 2013, you wouldn't know it by looking at the inside or the outside. So yeah, that's what's going on with him. And yeah, yesterday my landlady came by and she was putting stuff in the storage unit. And then we ended up sitting out there yesterday afternoon talking for about an hour. So that was kind of nice. I haven't talked to her for a while. They are the best people in the world. I wish I could be like them. And they are going to the dunes over on the coast for spring break. They go every year. And they've got their dune buggy things. And the grandkids go. And I think their kids go. And they stay over there for the whole week. Yeah, she loves driving the sand buggies with her grandkids. And she's a grandma. She has more energy. They are just people that are on the go all the time and love to be around friends and family. And yeah, so yeah, that's okay. Any more? I know you're saying, yeah, there's some. I'm doing such a big area, and I know better. I always say that. I need to do smaller areas, but this particular one, because it's not, none of this is confetti heavy, so I can do the same color for quite a long time. All right, so my next color down here is the squiggles. Let's see, where's our squiggles at? Is that the one? It is 16. All right, and 16 is a 435. Very light brown. It does look like very light brown. And I'm just going to double check that I got that right. Yep, squiggles are right. So, any squiggles up in this part? Nope. But we got some here, so I'm going to go ahead and do those. And we'll have a sip of cappuccino. Or is it cappuccino? Cappuccino. Cappuccino? I always say it wrong. Talking of which, you're going to laugh. But I was going through my stuff in the bathroom, and I discovered I have been saying a word wrong. And that word is Vaseline. Vaseline. I always say Vaseline. Vaseline. There is no in there. It's Vaseline. Alright, I know. I say a lot of words wrong. My dad had like a Brooklyn accent or something, even though he would, I don't know where he got it, but because we've never lived there. But it's really weird, and the reason why I figured that out is years ago, somebody said the way I talked, was I from Brooklyn? And I said, no, never been there. And they said, some of what you say is like a Brooklyn accent. I don't know if that's good or bad. Well, then I said, well, that's the way my dad talks. Then I discovered that's where I got it from. So there you go. But I don't think I do anymore. I think I got rid of it. I have an Oregon accent. That's what I have. Actually, I don't have any accent at all. It's everybody else that does. Right? I love all the British accents. I'm always disappointed when I'm watching British shows, and if they don't have a British accent, it's like, oh, sad face. I want to hear that accent. I really like, is it the Australian accent? Yeah, I really like that accent. My ex-daughter-in-law was from New Zealand. Whew, she had an accent. And she'd be talking, and they have, you know, different words for things than we do here. And it's been too many years ago, so I can't remember some of it. But they have a different word for garage. And I do know that that's also pronounced garage or something like that. But that's not what she called it. It's called a whole different word. But I can't remember what it was. But yeah, so every once in a while I'd have to say, what are you talking about? And I always wanted to copy her. You know, I have to remember what that word is. And the first time I heard jumper, they talking about? What's a jumper? But it's kind of fun to, you know, see what other countries call things. I need to move my light because that's shining down and I can't see. It's glaring, I should say. I am so itching to get my hands on one of those Dreamer designs. I'm getting quite a collection now, so got a lot to choose from, but I think the first one I do will be hopefully with somebody that has the same canvas that I do. So as we get nearer that point, I'll ask you guys what you've got. And if you want to do one with me, you don't have to. You can do any canvas you want. But, you know, it could even be Dreamer Designs Friends Together. Look at there. Wow. It's really coming alive now. All right, any more squiggle? Oh, here's some squiggles over here. Making my way down. Usually I start at the bottom and work up, and this time I didn't do that. I'm changing it up today. Wonder what the weather's supposed to be today. Hey Google, what's the weather today?
Today in Salem, it'll be partly cloudy, with a forecasted high of 68 and a low of 44. Currently, it's 46 degrees and clear.
Oh, the clouds are coming in. It's only supposed to be mid-60s today, so that's okay. We do need rain because of all the fires that happen around here. Yeah. Never complain about the rain or that. Because I am scared of fires. And because I live where I do, we have a lot of forests, a lot of trees, a lot of, you know, if it doesn't rain, things get dry. And hope to gosh that no lightning strikes. We had that happen before. It set a field on fire. That was scary. So I don't want to complain about the weather. Actually, I love living in Oregon. I love all the seasons. I mean, it's cold, you know, at times during the, oh, look at that sunrise. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. But you know, even if it's cold, that's okay. Just put on more cold clothes, you know, put a big sweatshirt on, your bathrobe, and fuzzy slippers and socks. Get all nice and cozy and sit in diamond paint, right? but I do not like the heat. I have to say that. And thank goodness here, we may have a heat wave going on, but you know, usually it only lasts like a week, and then we get a reprieve, and then it might get hot again. And I missed the 2 dots right there. I want to get that in there. And yeah, so in the springtime, we're going to get April showers, bring May flowers, but yeah, of course, I'm used to the weather here. I've lived here all my life, and you know what to expect. You expect the unexpected. I'm just blessed to wake up in the morning, have a roof over my head, surrounded by good, positive people, and food in my belly. All the things that we take for granted. I have my Ellie belly. She makes me happy. Oh my gosh. My friend who has two of Ellie's brothers, she posted a video on Facebook, and it's of Brutus and on freshly mowed grass, and he does exactly what Ellie does. They're 2 peas in a pod. He rolls on it and kicks up his back feet. And I got a kick out of that. I thought, oh my gosh, yeah, that's Ellie's brother. Okay, what's our time here? 52 minutes? Is that right? Oh my gosh. All right. Well, we finished that color. So we'll put that in here. There we go. That's done and dusted. And we'll turn off the light. There we go. Hallelujah. Yeah, it's looking good. So yeah, I'm going to work on this a little bit more. And then I'm going to work on those little projects, I think, for a tad bit. And yeah, that'll be my day today. So I do appreciate you all stopping by, and for everybody that's a new subscriber, oh my gosh, I always say I hate to say subscribers. You're my friends. And everybody commenting, and that's great. So if you like this video, hit the like button, and if you haven't, press the friend button, press it. And along with, if you want to see more of my videos, just press that button that says, whatever it says, I can't remember now. My brain went south or something, I don't know, well, or north, who knows. Notification bell, that's what I was trying to get at. So, okay, I will chat with y'all later. Thanks for stopping by.